All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Gonna diagnose it if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so BLCS is when the unique CTR all for our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are actually clicking somewhere in our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is getting into fewer than 6, less than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means less than 6 out of 100 women have a chance, there's a non-zero chance they buy from us. Like they could actually buy from us. Everyone else is just scrolling on by. So this is the number of non-scroller buyers, and we gotta get this number literally as high as possible. 6% is the minimum. We're under 6%, we got a big problem. And that's because a unique CTR all under 6% is not normal. It is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, which I'll actually be going over at the end of the video. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Perfect for us though. We got the solution. We got the saving grace. Boudoir Pico BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. So and we know this because we invented it, and we've already done a bunch of treatments with this, and it's worked 100% of the time. And we duplicate the original ad, so we leave the original as it is, leave it running. We duplicate and we treat the duplicated ad. Treat the duplicated ad with Boudoir Pico, and after about a week, then we actually get we get the look and see which one has the best metrics, and we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. And it's always been the Boudoir Pico treated one. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes to PCA pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. So Boudoir brain entry boost, that basically means, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So the our universe here that we got is a BLCA with BLCS. It's caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Our solution is Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we achieve pre-click alignment, and we become a DBA, dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. So my residency, first part of it, finding one ad out there, bringing it back to the hospital, testing it, and we saw because the unique CTR all 4.3%. So unique CTR all under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, so aka Boudoir low click syndrome. But now we know we can solve it with Boudoir Pico. So we did exactly that. BLCS treated with Boudoir Pico takes about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 6.88%. So now we discovered the original Boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. So now if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So $3,700 a month that was being wasted on the old one, well, now we don't have to spend it on the new one. We just pocket that. So Boudoir photographer pockets that. Has like a phantom profit every month because they no longer have to spend it. And this actually gives them kind of a phantom bonus like 40K at the end of the year, at the end of 12 months. Next, brought in my second one to the hospital, tested it. Found it has a unique CTR of 1.39%. So we found out that BLCS was present. Unique CTR under 6%. Boudoir low click syndrome is present. So we got the solution now. We treated with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. We got the unique CTR up to 9.13%. And So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 84% of its ad spend. And when they were doing that, the if they spend 10 grand a month on their Boudoir Facebook ads, then now they only have to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico Treat ad to get into the same number of women's brains. So that 8,600 a month difference, they no longer have to spend it. They can just pocket it as kind of a phantom bonus, whatever we want, a Boudoir Pico bonus, simply from using or having their BLCS treated with Boudoir Pico. So that's like what, 100K bonus at the end of the year. And third, had a patient come through, so he had a Boudoir Facebook ad 5.03%, BLCS is present, unique CTRL under 6%, Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the solution we treated with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we discovered her wasting about 67% of ad spend, that original ad. So now they can actually, they can actually decrease their ad spend. Like, if they spend 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, they only need to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the only 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico Treat ad and get into the same number of women's brains. So super efficient, and they can pocket that. 6,700 bucks a month is kind of like a phantom profit, phantom bonus, Boudoir Pico bonus, and they don't actually need to do any extra work, and that's kind of like 80K extra bonus profit at the end of the year. Now, the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look over here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. And I mean, take the average of those numbers, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads. With Boudoir Pico Treatment can probably, save about 5K of that. 5K of that 10K, eliminate that. I mean, that's 100% being wasted. I already know that. Eliminate that and actually, that 5K bonus back in the Boudoir photographer's pocket, 60K over the next 12 months. Year. So now we're gonna look at this. So diagnosis if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got, let's see, we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we believe that everything Facebook says we should fill out when creating the form or when creating the ad is actually what we should fill out and is best for us. But no, it's actually best for Facebook. The result of trusting Facebook and doing this is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, which Facebook likes because it makes they can serve more ads per unit time, so Facebook actually makes more money per unit time. But actually, it causes pulls our unique CTRL under 6%, and it actually increases the probability that we have BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Okay, looking at the creative, got the all right, pay your age Boudoir birthday session. So this looks like, so this is like a looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe that a Boudoir Facebook ad should look like an ad because other ads on Facebook look like ads, other Boudoir Facebook ads look like ads. So everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, every ad I've seen and checked out has had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So consequences of making this mistake is way more women gonna be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6% and contributing to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we're going to look at the see more headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines, Facebook mobile newsfeed. The Well, we're only using first two lines. Now the ways of Martinsville, West Virginia. This age so. Okay, so yeah, we got the lack of context mistake here. The false belief it's causing us to make this mistake is we believe we put the you know enough context in here to pull the maximum amount of women in, or the optimized amount of women in, to our Boudoir Facebook ad and click on it, somewhere on it, and that is incorrect. So the consequence of this is way more women gonna be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, when they could have been clicker inners and our ad would have entered their brain, but they simply scroll on by and we waste that money. So that pulls our unique CTR all under 6%, contributing to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so my diagnosis. Yes, I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, and, well, since its unique CTR is probably under 6%. All right, so if you're a BLCA, Boudoir low click advertiser with BLCS, with Boudoir low click syndrome, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you want to, save, eliminate, put back in your pocket approximately, 5K a month, maybe approximately 60K over the next year by eliminating the wasted spend, getting rid of it, and you decide you want to do this now because you've optimized other parts of the business, pulled profit out, but you want to pull profit out of the Facebook ads part of your business now because you see the market getting, more and more saturated, more boudoir photographers every day. It seems like anytime anyone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing up their Google business profile or a new camera. They're posting in the mom groups. Then shoot me a DM and, well, shoot me a DM when my new patient intake happens, when I'm open for new patient intake. So right now my DMs are closed. I'm not accepting any new patients right now, but shoot me a DM once the new patient intake opens again.